What's up, guys? Going to be doing a short overview video of an attachment that I got. I got the Princeton Tec Charge Pro for my airframe. Really lightweight, great features, and unfortunately it is on the expensive side. I bought this from Amazon and I believe I paid like $90 or so for it. Depending on where you look, they'll range from like $90 to $100. Amazon only sells the red LED versions, which I'll get to here in a bit when I go over how to operate it. The difference between the Charge Pro, which is what this is, and the regular Charge is the battery type. The Charge Pro that I have on here right now is the one that takes a CR123A battery. The regular Charge takes a AA battery. Another difference is the orientation of the light depending on which side of the helmet you mount it on. With the Charge Pro, when you mount it on the left side of the helmet, the battery tube and light will be mounted above your arc rail rather than sitting below it. With the regular Charge, the AA battery version, the battery tube will sit above the arc rail on the right side of your helmet. So those are some details you might want to look into before you purchase either version. I got the 123A version mainly because most of my other accessories like the Manta and the light and PEC 15 on my Mark 18 take a CR123A battery, so I can use the same battery for pretty much all of my accessories. Mounting the Charge is a little difficult on the Cry rails because they don't like to sit flush because of these zip tie attachment points that Cry has on their rails. The battery tube kind of gets pushed up, and as you can see, it doesn't sit exactly flush with the rail. It is still mounted pretty solid, but as you can see, not as solid as I assume Princeton Tec would want it to be mounted. So I'm not sure if they're going to do any revisions or if they'll release something or if Cry is going to change the rails. I'm not really sure. They probably won't do anything about it, but that's a problem. It still mounts. I don't see anything wrong with it. It just doesn't exactly look correct. To access the battery compartment, you're going to push up on this little button here and the door will swing open. Princeton Tec does include a battery. They include an Energizer CR123 battery. Really nice to include that Princeton Tec. Pretty much reverse. Door will click when it's closed. Operating the light. If you want the low powered LED, you're going to hit this once. And there's that. I'm not sure why it's blinking on the camera. It's not blinking for my eyes. And once it's on for a few seconds, you can hit the button again and it'll turn off. To access the higher power red LED, you're going to hit this twice. There's the higher power. And then once that's on for a little bit, you can just hit this button again and it'll turn off. To access the max bright, which is the middle LED, which is just a high powered white light, you're going to hold this button and that will turn on the max bright. Really great light, has a flexible neck so you can adjust the beam to where you want it once it's mounted on your helmet. The button pressing is pretty straightforward, so you don't really have to mess with it when it's on your helmet. You pretty much know how it's going to operate. Not sure what else I can say about it. I think it looks a lot better than the standard MPLS lights that Princeton Tec makes for their helmet or for helmets. So that's why I went with that. So yeah, just a small update to my airframe. Hopefully you enjoyed it. The last thing I'll be getting is a Contour Roam 2. Yep. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.